Hello, Miss Munoz.
What up, what up, what up?
I'm assuming you're going tonight.
Yes, I am. I'm ready to go.
All right. I'm gonna send you a text message. Uh, and you're welcome to go.
Okay.
It's well, I know send you text message regarding.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys had a pleasant weekend. I'm going to give you a little synopsis, like my usual tradition, of what happened in the market Friday and what potentially could happen tomorrow. So everything, as you can see, was up over 1%, some more than 2%, and one close to 2%. In our diagram here, our beautiful diagram, you can see it was a green plaid of colors celebrating St. Patrick's Day. They were like, hey, let's give these people a little pick me up. You know, they're gonna be celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Let's make them feel good so they can spend even more money on our usual. So yeah, you can see across the board, everything was happy, happy, happy. The winner was NVIDIA. I was in this, I made money on this. Um, and yeah, so it was green across the board. So what do you think is going to happen tomorrow? Let's go and see. So for tomorrow, things are looking more on the negative side, but not overly much. And so, it's not looking good, but it has been a downtrend and it could continue. So business as usual. People shouldn't get scared. Just you have to just follow the trend. And that's kind of like the learning lesson that I have learned. Don't fight this. This thing is always going to win. So if it's going down, go down. If it's going up, go up. That's basically it. Okay, so let's take a look at some of our favorites and the winners and losers and call it a day. So the winner was Carvana, and obviously this is fake, 16%. You know, this is not a real company, and it went up 16%. So what do you think is going to happen tomorrow? Yes, it could probably continue going up, and it's probably going to do a little trend up, as my friend predicted. But eventually, because this is not something sustainable as a real company, it will get from $7 to $3, and then it'll get to one. So, that's the reality, but you just have to be patient and kind of ignore it. If you're shorting this and you got it at this price or a higher price, just wait till it gets to two and get out. Same deal with Car and Carvana. So you can tell based on this that this is poor Korea and they were the winners. Mew, we haven't looked at that in a minute, but let's take a look at a real company. And this is a real company here. It's called NVDA. And you can see it's stable at the moment, or what happened last Friday. But you can just see it was a beautiful long. Um, and it basically stood, hold on 1 second, let me fix this caca. NVDA. Oh, it didn't change because I didn't change the color. All right, here we go. All right.
Are you gonna be looking at NVDA on Monday?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. NVDA it was a beautiful long. Any point in time you got it, especially the beginning of the day, would have been nice. It was pretty flat after 1 o'clock, but between the beginning or even pre-market, it would have been the right call because it just went cray cray. 6% or 5% is nothing to be ashamed of, in my opinion. Let's look at the daily. This is bouncing back. Yeah, this is looking real good. This was obviously the great place to buy it down here, which I did. I bought it around here and then made my money. Boom. I think it's going to continue maybe a couple of more days before it does a rejection potentially in the 130. So I would be buyer beware if it gets up here and you have it, make sure you take your money and run and see if it breaks that and continues because this thing could go south really fast. But yeah, I do like it for tomorrow. I'll take a look tomorrow morning. A Ford, 4.64%. This is a company that you would only get if it's $3. It's getting there. It's starting to do a
Miss
rejection.
Munoz,
Huh?
do you mind looking at NVDA one more quick time? I
Sure.
just wanted to see what the level was. That's all.
I'm
If it
not
was
sure what
close to a level.
it's not close to a level.
And what was the closest level?
Hold on, where is NVDA? Right here.
What's the closest? Can you zoom, I guess, out or yeah,
Oh,
out.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, this level around here,
So we're looking at like around the 90 era, I guess, either this 100 to 90. Okay.
right here.
And this building support. Okay. All right. So it did get there. Okay. Thank you.
The nada. Um, Ford, you shouldn't really get it, unless you want to just be bamboozled, really. The only way I would get it if it's under $3, and then you just want to get the $3 and leave it there for, eternity. That's the only way but I wouldn't recommend it, guys. That's just my opinion. But, to each his own. If you want to try it, try it. Everybody got to try some stuff. That's it. CMG. What CMG is that? Chipotle? Ah, I think it is. It's been going down like a dump truck. Okay, very interessante. Um, I remember when somebody got this as a trial. It's already surpassed this level. I think the next level will probably be down here at 44. So just if you're interested in this, just make sure you wait till you get it at least to $44. All right, so let's continue on our list here. DraftKings, let's take a look at that. Somebody's in the queues. Oh, actually, let's look at Softy first. Softy did awesome, obviously, because all the tech companies did awesome on Friday. And you can see that's trying to do a bounce over here. It's trying to maybe do a breakout, but I don't trust it completely yet. I would say I will have to get more evidence of this in order to determine if it's a real breakout, air quotes, because everything is below this all these moving averages, and they have to kind of break out of them. But yeah, it did really well. I'm not completely convinced that this is the greatest area, but it is an area. We really like it down here at 350. Obviously, that's where you wanted to get it, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Actually, this area is not bad. If it does another points up and it does a little bit break of this area, then yes, I would get Microsoft for sure. The Qs, one of my favorites now. Also, same thing like Microsoft. I want more evidence that this is going to continue to go up. Maybe another green candle that kind of breaks this area down here, and then I can see, okay, this thing is gonna start moving upward. But otherwise, I don't believe anything yet, especially since we've been on a downtrend. But it's getting there. Okay, the drafted kings has been going down, going down. See if it gets to 35. We really like that area of $35. Obviously, in the summertime, this thing can continue to go down. So obviously you want to try to get it at 30 or 20, 30, 35, no, maybe as a test, but I would say reach for 32 and 30 and see what happens. This is one of those cyclical stocks where you want to get it low in the summertime, get in preparation for September, fall, and then take your money and run when the NFL season is over.
Man, it's already come down like cray cray.
Yeah, it could continue. Oh, what am I in Subaru?
Yeah, it will continue.
It's going to continue, guys. So just be patient. Sometimes we as humans get a little bit antsy and want to get stuff right away. That's something that I'm working on. People need to be working on. You got to get it at the right time. And just put, if you just want to watch it, then just get one and then wait until you see, oh, it's starting to get to 32. Maybe get a little few more shares here, 32 or whatever. And then wait
See if
until
it does another pop-up during the March Madness that's starting now. And and then if it does a pop-up, I would short it.
mhm. AAL. I need a little bit more evidence of this. Great price. I like it around 9-ish if possible. This thing is like people just took their money and run, which is what they should do. If you got this at 9 and it hit 18, come on, what are you waiting for? Take your money. And that's what people did. This was a prediction that if I would have stuck with my guns and been like, just leave it and ignore it, I've got it around here, 9 or 10. Boom, it reached 19, would have made lots of money. But no, again, the same cyclical things that we have to learn how to stop from now on. And that's kind of the goal this year, to stop the nonsense. Sana, I got a few shares of this just because I wanted to test it. And I got it here and I have 40 shares. It's not too bad. If I see that it goes down below this, I'm going to get out. But I do like Manzana as a test. And I was just testing it to see if it does a little pop up more. That's good. I've always liked Manzana. And I got some shares of that just in my cash account or whatever. Google, I'm gonna ignore. It's real. I rather. Let's just look at it. It is important. Google Eye, same deal. Uh, we have a line of demarcation right here, which is this 142. Thinking it's right here right now. Yes, so this would be great, the great level here. Let me zoom in out. Um, Try to get this as cheap as possible. It's a great stock. It moves about 549 a day. We have it here around 140. Just wait and see what happens. Don't rush. We do have a cray-cray presidente that one day says tariff 50% on all wine, and then the next day, oh, I was just kidding. So, this is what you're dealing with. And let's see, Azo, McDonald's. Someone asked me about this just to see what level it was in. Actually, it's at what, 100. I want to wait to see if it gets below 280, but if it gets around this area, I would be interested in this McDonald's. Mickey D's. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's take a look at some other. Let's see if it brings my attention. Oh, let's take a look at Tesla and Bank of America and EBC. Tesla's been trying to bounce. It's kind of like playing mind games with people, but you can see this thing, as Miss Green had predicted, it could go cray cray up to 500, or it could go cray cray down to gutter land. And Elon Musk is not on people's graces or on favorite lists right now. He's not on the Santa Claus list. But it has been trying to move up. But we still need a little bit more evidence to see if it's gonna continue, because it could continue to go up to maybe this level and then reverse and go whoop to 150. So just if you're doing something here, always be careful with this stock because it could continue to be going down. Let's see. Let's take a look at EBC. So it looks like the banks are turning a little bit around. It hit this point and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's kind of doing a breakout EBC. So it could go from 16 to 18 potentially if it does continue this path. This is something that the banks, it looks like they're gaining some strength. Hmm. Same thing with Bank of America. Okay, so let's take a look at those losers. And I guess the winner of the dia for being a loser was, oh, we only got four. One, two, three, four. We only got four losers. And the big loser was Macy's. Macy's. Man, I guess it didn't, something happened. I wonder what happened. I mean, it didn't do bad on earnings, but it didn't do great on revenue. Um, it was just a very bad deal for Miss Macy's. Let's see. Let's look at the detail on this. Yeah, it was like a dumpster fire, basically, since the pre-market is just kind of said, please, I'm not going up, I'm going down. And then it picked up at 1 o'clock, but everything was kind of settling down at 1 o'clock. So this happened to every stock, where even if it was above or below VWAP, it was just, it settled down and kind of stayed flat after 1 o'clock. Dollar Tree, a cousin of Dollar General that somebody was in, also had a bad day, but I think this was even worse than Macy's. It was more erratic. Uh, wow, this would have been a beautiful short if you had gone at 66, 67, and basically just, take your money and run right here, maybe get some here again, and get some out here, get some again, and then at the end of the day, or just let it be, and then take your money and run at the end of the day. And it looks like it's still going. Look at this. So let's look at Dollar General because I had a friend who was in this for a couple of days. Um, and this one didn't do as bad as Dollar Tree. This one actually had a pickup after 1 o'clock. So basically, it was going up like crazy the day before. And then it did a reversal and it just dumpster fire for the first, I would say 15 minutes. That was the place to be. It picked up again and then went down, went up again and then down. But this is where this is why sometimes you have to really take your money and run, because then after this, it just kept going up like crazy. And it kind of stayed up near VWAP, above VWAP all day. So if you didn't take your money and run, then you would have not even done anything really at the end of the day. Maybe a few dollars. Nikete, beautiful short. It just basically went down all day. This one was the short to be at too. Basically, if you got it here at 73.50 and let it go all the way to the end, you had two opportunities at 9 o'clock, sorry, 9:30, and here again at 10. So every at the 2 hour mark, at the 1 hour mark, you had two chances to just basically let it rip.
What do you think of Nikete for the upcoming week?
I think it's gonna go down.
You think it will continue to go down?
I think so. There's no evidence that's gonna go up, at least to me.
Explain.
Ooh, it looks like it's trending down.
It is.
That's it. That's my basic law. I don't have any more else to tell you. That's what I think.
Even though it's getting to
I don't have a formula. I don't have a magic wand. I'm just saying, based on this, I don't see any evidence that it looks like it's gonna go up. I just think it's gonna continue. Maybe it'll get back here.
so you think it's gonna go past the level?
I think so.
How far past? Like to a new level
I
or
have no idea.
uh-huh. I like it as a buy.
It said a buying zone. So
That.
if you buy it, I'm not knocking it. It's at a buying zone. I say, why not? All I said is I think it could continue to go a little bit down and then maybe do a bounce, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But based on this, I don't see any evidence that's it's breaking out or doing like, hey, a negation of the down. That's all.
I like it
Everything,
so long.
everything is below the moving averages at the moment.
What's on your 60 day?
60 minute?
Yeah.
Okay. 60 days,
You
three
know what
months.
I mean.
No, just checking. Six, oh, I don't like this one over here.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
I don't like it on this side. I like it on this side.
Okay.
It's just a preference of mine. That's all. I like it in a certain way.
Okay. You want to look at NVDA? I thought we were looking at Nikete.
Sorry, my bad. It looked like a Nikita to me, but I was looking at it wrong. Oh, let me get rid of this nonsense. Hold on.
Oh, zoom in more. The other way.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
Keep him moving. Keep
Huh?
going in. I want to keep going in. Grazie. All right.
Yeah. Same result. I think it's going to continue to go a little bit down, a little bit further.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it. Walgreens. Don't really want to look at it. Let's take a look at Roku. It didn't do good. And Walmart and call it a dia. Okay, so Roku, I had bought this a long time ago, being an idiot. And when I didn't know what I was doing, and I was just buying random stocks that bozos were buying. And this is going to continue to go down. And it's probably going to get to this level at earnings. Maybe it'll see if it breaks this level here, 60, and then it could potentially get to 50. Um, it is losing money still. It's still losing money, this compañía. Let's check. Still losing money, still losing money. It's not losing as much money at this. They did really good on Q3 here. It didn't lose as much money as anticipated, but it's still negative. And here as well, negativo. So yeah, that's Roku for you guys. Uh, Azo, 3,250. What a beast. Thank you, Azo. You're I bow down to you. One day I'll get there. One day I'll buy you. Um, Walmart, excellent area to potentially purchase this on a daily. It's at the 200 zone. It looks like it's doing a little bounce back, but you have to kind of give it even a little bit more day to see if it's going to continue, because then it's going to go back to its for a couple of days and see. So Walmart, a really good area to watch. Let's see how it looks on the weekly. It hit the 40 here on the weekly. Obviously, we would like to buy at 66.37 or even $60 at 56. But in the meantime, if you just want to try it, um, excuse me, it's a good area to watch. See if it could get it at 80. But those are the prices that you want to kind of look at. 80 is good. 66 is even better. But if it gets down here, this is where you want to buy it long term and short term, guys. It gets down here. That's it. That's all I got, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Please give a comment, a review, tickers. We may do some use cases again. Um, I do have Piton. Yeah, I'm losing money on this, but I'm not too worried. This thing is not really making money. It's getting worse. So at one point, it'll just bring down to zero. Um, I was worse before, so it's a godsend. Um, Manage your risk and take care of yourself. Have a great trading week. Peace out.
Elisa? Okay, I guess we're done.